Hey guys, what's going on? It's MTG here, and I've got a buddy,
It's Gubstacular.
Gubs, and we're doing a dual com here. As you guys know, I'm starting a new series with a new team, and it came about where he was trying to make a new team and figure things out, so I randomly challenged him with this team, similar to how I challenged Kote at the start of the series for the previous team since it was his. So we just have a little random match here to introduce our team and work things out, and it was a hell of a match. We had, 110 turns?
If not, it was close. It
Yeah.
was a marathon, to say the least.
Yeah. It was about 110 turns, and that was with a couple of risky plays to try and speed things up. So,
It was just if this had been on Wi-Fi, there would have been a disconnect. Let's just say that. But
it might have been a 3-hour battle otherwise.
Yeah, it might have been close to your March Madness with gold. Might have been close.
I don't know.
Well,
I think my longest match ever was about 2 hours.
Yeah.
2.5. 2.5 sounds like push. I think it was about 2.
Yeah.
But this could have potentially been it if it was Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because you have to calculate thought and all that stuff, and Wi-Fi's just slow compared to Showdown. So
definitely.
Well, I guess we should talk about the team preview a bit.
All right, so I'm up top on the video. See where it says Xerxes, obviously, with the SkarmBliss team. So there's the preview for what I'm going to be using next. So what were you thinking when you saw SkarmBliss?
Well, when I saw SkarmBliss, I was thinking, okay, I'm going to need to keep Starmie, because obviously hazards are an imminent threat. And Volcarona is going to need to stick around because I don't have much to deal with Skarm aside from Starmie and Volcarona. I mean, Gliscor can taunt it, but unless I catch you on a roost, I'm not going to be able to hit you because I only have Earthquake and Toxic to really deal damage on that set. And, yeah, and Venusaur can get a Sunny Day up with HP Fire, but that's just not exactly the most reliable means of taking on Skarmory, especially with Brave Bird. So, and I was a little worried about Sableye as well. That thing it gets so much stuff. Priority Taunt, Priority Wisp, Priority Recover, Priority Calm Mind. It's ridiculous in 5th Gen because Prankster is just a monstrous ability.
He was really the reason I wanted to use this team because the A team has such a problem with him. I was like, screw it, I need to use Sableye. And so I'm just like
Sableye and Amoonguss.
I'm gonna use him with Bliss.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I'm gonna use Ghost Bliss, screw it, let's use Skarm. Why the hell not? So that's just kind of where I came.
And that's just a really good wall core because you got Blissey to heal Sableye with no issue. A Wish is gonna bring it back to full even if it's like 1 HP. So I mean that core, if it stays around, is definitely tough to break. It's just
I just have to learn to trust Sableye more.
Yeah. Yeah, because Sableye definitely can carry its own weight for sure. So what were you thinking about my team? What were the threats you were looking out most for?
See, I don't know. I'm still kind of new with the whole team reveal thing, so I look at it more as just like, I try and think what are they going to lead off with more than like analyze his team and, what's he trying to do? What's his plan? It's like, I don't have a plan. I have 6 pokes that are good and they try and win games.
Yeah.
That's my plan, not die and kill his dudes. So I was thinking one of your rockers were going to be starting either Mamo, Bronzong, or Gliscor. I just didn't know what.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to lead with Sableye because I figured I could potentially get a burn on Mamo or Gliscor or just taunt them. So for me, I felt pretty confident that Sableye was who I wanted to lead with. So
yeah, I think that's definitely a good matchup against my team, is Sableye for sure. So I think we pretty much got everything. We could just count down and start the battle off.
Are you ready to kick it off?
Yeah.
I got 3, 2, 1, and click.
Okay.
Yay! So here's Gliscor and Sableye.
Yeah.
I was right. It was, sort of right. But there I'm predicting you to protect to get your Toxic going, and so I wanted to go out to Skarm.
Yeah, but my Gliscor doesn't carry protect. I just rely on basically getting lucky and getting the Toxic Orb up. So luckily I got in on a Bliss and I could get a Taunt off and also get the Toxic Orb up. So I just decided to stay in because I figured Skarm was probably coming back in because I couldn't do too much to it. But instead,
I had completely forgotten about Taunt myself.
Yeah. So not too bad. And then getting Taunt on Landorus was okay, but I figured from your team it was probably a more offensively based set. So
yeah,
I decided just to switch right out.
Yeah.
And
He's an offensive set, but I like him for his typing and the intimidate, so I still kind of try to use him defensively.
Yeah.
But no, he's all out offense and Scarf.
Yeah.
So.
And then my real rocker for this team, Glyskor and Bronzonger trying to fake it, is actually Mamo, which, I'm still mixed on that. But,
Well, that's what a lot of people use him for rocks these days.
Yeah.
So I'm at least prepared for it.
Mm-hmm. And then
So.
Here's the beginning of this Starmie just being a piece of crap, basically.
Oh, Starmie, I hate you. This is where I don't trust Sableye.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's a ghost to be spin blocker.
Yeah.
But because of like Will-O-Wisp, I want to have him go up against physical guys that are burned and things like that. And I just, since it's my first battle with the team against the Starmie, I didn't trust him to just keep taking surfs all day.
Yeah.
So as we'll go through it eventually, we'll see more and more that I should be able to trust him. But I didn't right there, so I let myself get spinned out a little bit and got to try and make some offense happen.
Yeah,
so.
the main thing that was worrying me is you're getting rocks up because then Volcarona's done and me not being able to spin. So, I mean, you staying with Blissey kind of stinks, but at the same time, the length of this battle, it really doesn't matter much in the scope of things.
Yeah, the problem was just like I couldn't really do anything to it unless I switch, and if I do switch into a hit, I wanted to make sure I had a wish up so I didn't get destroyed because Starmie has great coverage. So the other problem is that, as we'll see, I use a pretty interesting move on Sableye with an item as opposed to foul play, which a lot of people go with instead. Having foul play would make Starmie much less of an issue, so it'll be food for thought for my future.
And I was hoping you didn't carry HP Ice because Landorus Therian doesn't exactly have the greatest special attack compared to regular Landorus, but at least Glyskor didn't go down to it, even though it was X4. So
yeah, because I have him there for the Intimidate. Maybe I'll switch that out for regular Landorus instead. I don't know. We'll see. I got a lot of battles to do with this thing still, like 10 or 15. Who knows?
Yeah, it's definitely scary though. I was just surprised that Glyskor survived, even if that's not a non-boosted kind of weak HP Ice. Just my Glyskor's all-out defense. There's no special defense investment, so yeah. But it's just Blissey was so annoying in this match, and that's
what Blissey does.
I have no fighting attacks on this team, which in hindsight isn't exactly the greatest thing. So,
no.
I don't carry superpower on Mammoth Swine, so
maybe you should.
Well, I had to forego that for Stone Edge because I was a little more worried about stuff like Thunderous Therian, because after Ice Gem goes with the Ice Gem Ice Shard, it's kind of weak. So I just figured Stone Edge was better than Superpower. But in this matchup, obviously it isn't.
So here we go again, trying to make you think I'm going to HP Ice, but I'm not going to this time.
Yeah.
Turn 30 and nothing has been accomplished.
Yeah, nothing.
This is such a good match, though.
It's definitely more 4th gen than 5th gen in terms of just how
That's
it
a good
feels.
way to put it. That's a good way to put it.
Because in 4th gen, there were a ton of 6-6 matches that would go like 6-6, 30 turns in. And then once that one poke goes down, all of a sudden it just starts speeding up like
the dominoes
fast.
fall.
Yeah. It's just when these balanced teams come together.
Okay, so that turn, you went to sleep and then you stayed in for a turn.
Yeah.
I could have tricked you the first time, but I figured you would switch. But then you stay in, and so I figure you're trying to burn your turns of sleep. So the next turn I use trick, and there you guys see it. Not only does so dumb. I gave my freaking Sableye a Toxic Orb.
That was just complete luck. I did not predict trick at all. I didn't even think of that. So when I saw, even though the name is Trick or Treat, it never even crossed my mind.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
His name is Trick or Treat. I didn't even think that I have. Crap. Yeah. That's psychologically going to mess me up.
Well, no, I can understand because, people would call like Ments Specs Ments and it'd be DD Ments just to play mind games, so I can understand the thought.
Yeah, but I feel like that'll end up hurting or helping my opponent figure things out better as opposed to leaving it alone. But.
And then there, with Starmie being in, I knew you were probably going to try to trick me a Toxic Orb, so I decided to go to my guy who's immune to it and at least keep it off of your Sableye so I can't get crippled by it.
Yeah, at that point I just wanted to make sure I had lefties.
Yeah.
But, if you guys saw it or not, now that we're 10 turns further ahead, I have a trick with Iron Ball for the purpose of trying to hit on like a Latios or a Rotom or something like that, so that they can 1 get hit by spikes and 2 get hit by Earthquake, And, if you landed on a Scarfer, that's just hilarious because they're slow as dirt. So it's a little lulz, it's a little novelty. It's probably not that good, but I just feel like it could be really cool, and I want to try it out at least.
Well, with the fact that you have Prankster, in my opinion, it's somewhat viable because you're not slower. Exactly. It's going first every time. So, and Sableye has no weakness. So it's not, most of the time, it's not going to go down to one hit. Sometimes it will. Like a Specs Draco. But
yeah, that's why I feel like it could be really good. It's just it didn't work out for me in this match. It worked out complete opposite of how it was supposed to. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Foul play is probably better, and if I had it, Starmie wouldn't have destroyed me so much by taking forever to die. But who knows? We'll see. Unlike with Kote's team when I stole that, like that was pretty much set in stone. I wasn't going to make any changes. With this one, there's a lot of things I feel like I could change after testing it. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting.
That's how 5th gen is, though. There's too much stuff to really deal with. You kind of have to hope and pray. And then here, when Gliscor went down, that was huge. I thought you were choiced all the way.
Oh, yeah.
And then that just... my heart just sank when Gliscor went down. It was way too important to let go this early, even though it's turned 50.
I was stoked that I got him, mostly so that he couldn't taunt Skarm anymore.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really afraid of him. So I figured it was more just like, okay, at least he's gone. Now progress has been made, but it didn't feel like a huge victory. I didn't feel like I was any closer to winning. It's just, I don't know.
Well, he's just
more psychological, perhaps.
He's just one of those guys. He's just kind of breaking the stall. That's what I try to do with it. Get taunt and toxic, force more switches. But now that he's gone, Blissy's going to be able to stealth rock easily. I'll have to spin with Starmie, and then that'll give your Sableye a free switch, and it's just...
If I trusted him.
Yeah, my mind was just racing.
Oh, this was huge. Take that Gyro Ball down to 4%. Oh, back up to full.
Wish Bliss is so broken in 5th gen.
It's so dumb.
Highest HP stat in the game, and then just heal everything.
Oh, God. But I love that.
And my Bronzong not having lefties now is huge because it's extremely reliant on lefties when it doesn't have a rest up. So, and no wish support on this team means he's going to be getting worn down pretty quick with Stealth Rock even. So
he still can rest though, and it just takes forever to kill him.
Yeah,
I don't have much to kill him with either.
Well, it's CB Terrakion with close combat is definitely going to hurt. That's for sure.
Yeah, I won't enjoy a Gyro Ball to the face either.
Well, my Bronzong is actually, I think it's max special defense, so it's not going to be taking close combat too well. But
see, and there we go. I let him spin stuff away again because I don't trust Sableye. Plus, now that Sableye is toxic because of that, oh man, like that's never going to happen again. But it happened here, so
you don't have aromatherapy on Blissey, huh?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I just realized that. See, I was thinking you did, so I was figuring you were going to aromatherapy eventually to heal your Sableye up, but at some point, I just figured you didn't have it. So.
Nope. I got Wish Protect with SR and S-Toss. I don't think it's a very good set, but I really want to use Wish Protect, and I want to have both Spikes and Stealth Rock, so Blissey just has Stealth Rock. So, again, like I don't think the team's that fantastic, but I wanted to use a handful of these things and just see what I can make happen, so...
Yeah, and here I decided to go to Venusaur trying to get a free switch on your Stealth Rock so I could put that thing to sleep, but didn't work out too well. Now, because of Life Orb, my Venusaur is pretty limited in what it can do this match, which kind of sucks, but oh well. So
that Sunny Day sucks. It's like, well, I thought Skarm would be safe. I guess not.
Yeah, now it's going to be hit with a stab HP Fire, which I don't even think it would kill Skarm, but...
Whatever. At least Bliss is back to her hit points again.
Yeah.
That Protect just to burn some sun, get some lefties, typical crap.
Mm-hmm. And after you saw Life Orb, you knew it wasn't Heat Rock, so...
Certainly.
Kind of
I should have put a Wish up there. Why did I make that switch again? I forget.
Maybe you predicted Sleep Powder?
That might have been it.
Yeah, I think that's what...
And that switch was dumb, too. I should have held off a turn because I saw Sun like in the background, and I'm with Ninetales, you're so used to it just being there either all the time or not at all.
Yeah.
And so I completely forgot to count the turns, so I get hit and then it goes away. It's like, damn it, I should have just waited to bring in Terrakion.
Yeah,
so that sucked.
And at this point, that was really my only hope to try and kill Blissey is to get Sun up and try and hit you with some strong Fire Blast from Volcarona because I really have nothing else to do to it. because everything hits with special attacks other than Bronzong. So
You can eventually stall it out of healing, but
well, even
yeah,
then,
it's
it's
tough.
I'm just not
So
gonna be
there we
hitting
go.
hard
I
enough.
knew you would wake up,
Yeah.
but I didn't think you would gyro ball against a Blissey. I figured you would rest if I'm constantly S-tossing. So that was my first of the risky switches, figuring if I get this guy in here, I can make some progress, maybe kill this thing.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out. As you can see, that was, turn 75?
Yeah.
That was my effort to speed it up, was to throw Terrakion away. And damn it, you got me there.
I mean, it just happens. I figured going for an attack would benefit me because I knew S-Toss wasn't going to kill and all that. And I didn't want Latios to come in on a rest because I knew Latios was definitely formidable and I wanted to take that thing down a few notches. So, yeah.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Tubes had me beat there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get crits at this point. Really, I gotta kill this freaking Blissey. It's annoying the hell out of me.
I can't kill stupid Starmie.
Yeah, that's the thing. We both have a Pokemon that we really can't kill reliably. He has Blissey.
Can, but we know the situation's never gonna arise.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna get a free switch, and I'm gonna switch, and it's gonna end up with just a bunch of mess, basically.
Right. Like I can hit it with a Thunder and some other stuff, but that's not gonna happen. So.
Yeah, your Latios has Thunder, right, instead of Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I figured you'd HP Fire there, and I knew Volcarona has a decent special defense stat, so I wouldn't feel too scared going into that. But I think here I'm fishing for drops at this point.
Yeah, you're fishing for hacks of some kind.
I need it.
I need to get those wishes in the air. So.
Yeah, but at that point, I didn't want to take an S-Toss because I figured you might not protect. But even if you did protect, I needed to switch to Starmie because it's basically just my only hope of winning this game. So
I would love to pass to Sableye again to keep that up there, but I need the wish in the air. But now that the wish is in the air, you're not going to rapid spin, so it's just like, ugh. So I figure if you're not going to rapid, you did freaking rapid spin.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Well,
Whatever.
I figured you would try and pass to Sableye, but even if you didn't, if you stayed in, I wanted to rapid spin. I needed to get it up because Volcarona is priority number 1 aside from Starmie. So.
And is that where I finally reveal I'm not choiced?
No, you revealed you weren't choiced when you killed Gliscor with Surf.
Okay.
So I just had to let Venusaur go down because I didn't really have anything to switch into Latios. It just hits too hard, and Bronzong is not going to take a Dragon Pulse and 2 HP fires, so that's just how it had to go down. And again, I just have to keep fishing for drops, which is kind of lame, but
Oof, man, that hurt.
But yeah, because it's a modest Scarf, I figured it's gonna maybe kill Landorus if you switched it in, but it didn't, so oh well.
Here we go again.
Yeah, again, Bronzong versus Latios. Someone's got to break.
I went for Surf because I didn't think, I don't know at this point.
Yeah, and of course, the proverbial rest talk, or sleep talk rest, so. And now I don't really have much to do at all because of the Intimidate, so I actually make the switch to Volcarona predicting the Landorus, I think. So, and then here, why didn't you go to Blissey? I'm interested in that switch.
I don't remember 100%. Oh, wasn't that was your last Fire Blast, wasn't it?
No, I think I still had a couple left.
It might have been a different match then where somebody hit their first 7 and I switched in. I don't remember 100%, but I knew I needed wishes on some guys, and that might have been risky switch number 2. But
yeah, but
you wouldn't have gone for Bug Buzz. Maybe I was thinking Giga. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I also probably thought I could live maybe as well, or maybe you would freaking miss once ever.
Yeah, then there's the crit that. I don't know. I think it kind of mattered. I mean,
I don't think it did because Skarm would still live. But then what do? I go to Latios?
Well, because I have no investment with lefties, you might have been able to take another Surf, and that could have forced me into a T-Bolt, and then you get a free switch to Landorus. So I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff I think could have happened had that.
I wouldn't have switched to Landorus though. I probably would have gone to Latios.
Yeah.
But
yeah, either way, I think it left you with more options had I not crit, obviously. So. But yeah, at this point, it's kind of over. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
not much I can do here.
Yeah, there's not much you can do to star me, and it's basically just surf until the match is over for the most part.
And as we can see, I'm taking 40% from your surf, which after a trick and I can get me some lefties, it's just like I should be able to trust that guy more. And I was worried for nothing. So if I had foul play, I could have killed him. If I didn't have foul play, I still could have stayed in there at least. But once he toxic'd himself, I screwed that all up.
If I had not made that random switch to Gliscor, I think this match would have been completely different than how it actually turned out, because Sableye being toxic just limited its effectiveness. So I think it would have done a lot more work in this match had it not gotten that toxic orb trick to it. But
if I got the iron ball on or on Bronzong like I was trying to when you made that switch, I could have actually just earthquaked there.
Yeah, you could have EQ'd and then pretty much cleaned up shop.
But I never got it. So you switched out after staying in.
Yeah, and then that's pretty much it. Volcarona just comes in and I go Giga Drain because it won't miss. So yeah, that's basically it. So
yeah, somebody might have to go back and count those Fire Blasts, because I feel like you had hit 7 of 8.
I think it
might have been a different match.
4. I think it was like 4 or 5, maybe 6.
Might have been a different match then.
Yeah, I think it might have been a different match.
There was another time I was playing where somebody hit their first 7, and I'm like, there's no way he's gonna go for it, because even if he hits, he's out.
Yeah.
He went for it and he hit, and my poke died. I'm like, really?
Well, that's just showdown, man. You can't. I mean, I don't know. I don't think people care as much about the battles on Showdown as they would on Wi-Fi.
Well, unfortunately, Showdown's all I got for battles, or for 5th gen at least.
I mean,
so
it's more reliable than Wi-Fi, that's for sure. So
I have to make the most of it.
Yeah, well, I guess that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, so it was a hell of a match. It was a lot of fun.
Definitely.
I shake my fist at you for beating me, but it was no shame in losing there, right, Malk?
Oh, nice pokey pun.
So that'll be the team for my next series coming up. So thank you guys for watching. Head on over to Gubstacular's channel and give him a like, because he's hilarious with his wacky weekends and crap. So
damn right.
Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. Any last words, dude?
No, pretty much just fun match, and make sure you watch all of Xerxes' videos. He's the best. So
yeah, well, yeah, the best who just lost.
Hey, I gotta kiss some ass here. So.
Save that for Kote.
Yeah, well,
Zing.
I'm not doing that. He'd like that too much. All right, yeah, well, that's pretty much it. So,
all right, guys, thanks for watching. Take it easy.
Yeah, peace out.